morning, a double killer was told by a judge today that he will be kept in prison for the rest of his life for the savage murder of his neighbour. Brian Whitelock brutally attacked 71-year-old Wendy Buckney in Clidic near Swansea in August 2022. A court heard that his victim's kind and loving nature led to her to employ Whitelock to do odd jobs, as she believed everyone deserves a second chance. Whitelock was on life licence at the time, and there are now questions over how he was allowed to kill again. Here's our Wales reporter, Rhys Williams.
Can I have the police for possible murder, please?
What do you mean a possible murder?
There was no motive, just a frenzy of violence.
Get away, Bryce. Stay away from me.
So has he got any blood on him? What's happened?
Covered in it.
He is covered in blood.
Wendy!
But Wendy Buckney was lying dead in her living room. The bubbly and caring 71-year-old had endured what the judge described as a terrifying and brutal death. Brian Whitelock described what he did to her as torture. High on drink and drugs, the 57-year-old confessed at once. Whitelock had already spent 2 decades behind bars for the violent, motiveless killing of 2 others, including his own brother. The other was Nicky Morgan, seen here in the checkered shirt in a family video. He was murdered in a similarly brutal attack in 2000. His sisters were in court today to watch the man they warned should never have been released go down for life.
He obviously wasn't rehabilitated. He'd spent 18 years, whatever resources, and it had all just got washed on the pan as soon as he got back into the drink and drugs.
So your warning was that he will clearly do this again?
Oh yeah, in writing we put it that we categorically 100% guarantee that he will do it again.
Banned from entering the suburb of Swansea where he killed Nicky Morgan, after serving time, Brian Whitelock settled in the village of Clidic, just north of the city. When he moved here, he became Wendy Buckney's neighbour. She showed him nothing but kindness, giving him odd jobs to do, even food and money. She told her sister everyone deserves a second chance. The judge told Whitelock his neighbour deserved nothing but his gratitude. Instead, on a summer's evening in 2022, he calmly crossed the road, knife in hand, and tortured her to death.
I have no doubt that the seriousness of this murder is so exceptionally high that just punishment requires you to be kept in prison for the rest of your life.
You're under arrest, Smith, on suspicion of murder.
Brian Whitelock will spend the rest of his life behind bars, but there are serious questions over why his much-loved neighbour Wendy was allowed to become his 3rd and final victim, and what warning signs were missed. Those signs included repeated calls to the police by neighbours concerned about Brian Whitelock's erratic behaviour. He even on one occasion lost control while in hospital under police supervision. The Ministry of Justice says a serious review is underway and it will share those findings with the family of Wendy Buckney. But many people here today in the courtroom feel that it's multiple failings by the state which allowed her death to happen. She was just a kind neighbour, her family say, who wanted to help. She shouldn't have paid for that kindness with her life.